Goal from the edge of the area with another screamer. What less do you expect from him?
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Tromso, where in today's episode we have got the UEFA Europa Conference League round of 16, both games of that coming up. In today's episode we have been drawn against Rukh Lviv, as you can see here, team in Ukraine, one of the countries we should be going to by the end of all this. If we take a look at how we topped off our campaign, so if we go over to the schedule, take a look there, the final game of the season, a 3-1 win against Fiorentina, absolutely massive result for us. I'm really glad we were able to get a result like that, and if we can replicate anything close to that, for the 44 away fans that came to watch the game, then we should have a very, very good chance at being able to do something remarkable in this season. We had 44 there, 209 there, and 193 there. 44 fans got to see a shock result at the Fiorentina Stadium. What a result that was for us. Focusing in on this season, a 3-2 win, a 3-2 loss actually to RB Salzburg, a team qualifying relatively easily for the Champions League now. So a 3-2 loss with for the first game where we build up sharpness. Not the worst result. It could have been better, obviously, but still not too disappointed with that. And then we played against the Tromso 3 team, which is managed by the responsibilities are delegated. A 5-0 win there, which is always what we want to see. And then, yeah, sharpness is being built. We're missing a few key players today, most notably Mauro Couto. He is going to be out for a few weeks, for pretty much all this time, which is really, really annoying. But hopefully it's not too big of a miss for us. And then also Angelo Pereira in the midfield for us. Gleason would come in July, is going to go on the left side, see how he does. Maybe we can make some tactical changes, but yeah, he will go there to see how he does. And then yeah, Pereira is also out in the middle for a little bit longer, maybe out for the next 2 rounds should we be able to get there. So yeah, Rukh Lviv, if we take a look at how they've done in their league phase, they had to win their playoff round, just a 1 win so far for them. 5 draws is what got them through, and if we go in the first leg away and win via a draw, I would be very, very happy with that result. They beat Panathinaikos in their game to get through 4-1 on aggregate. The teams remaining in this competition, there's been some fairly nice draws. I mean, if we don't get knocked out of the teams we have left, Bilbao have got a decent game against Ankara Gucu, but Istanbul, Başakşehir against Twente is a good game to knock one of them out. The Dnipro versus BVT. BVT are one of the favourites. I don't know why, because I don't think they were really a huge team when we were there, but apparently they are. Nordsjælland, Bodo Glimt will be an interesting one. Fiorentina versus AZ Alkmaar. Genk versus Lillestrøm. So 3 Norwegian teams have managed to make the knockouts, which is very, very impressive. Well done to us, to be honest. I'm sure they've got different goals to us. I'm sure they'd want to win it from this point, but different goals. We've had this set for a while, what we want to do. But yeah, we know exactly what we want to go on and do this first game today. Hopefully the lack of sharpness doesn't affect us too much. We still have decent sharpness, but it's still increasing. Morale is okay. We've had lots of offers from Saudi Arabian clubs trying to take our players, but I can't reject them at this point. The money was okay for some, but I would have liked more. Most of them are happy to stay by now. Morale has gone down a little bit, but nothing really you can do that much. We have to keep them. If they go after, they go after, but at least if we can keep them as long as possible whilst we try to win the Conference League, then that should be, I'm quite happy with that. No new signings. We didn't really get any money at all, really. We've got 3.4 million, but that's because of an adjusted wage budget. Around 10,000 there, but 3.5 million there if we need to spend it. But I'm just focused on these games. Let's go and play the first game against the Rukh Lviv in the Arena Lviv. So the team for this game against Rukh starts with Seytren in goal. We got a backline of Lasanta, Eduardo and Gilia. Kornienko makes a return. We've got Dahl, Gleason and Conceição in the middle there. Mata on the left, Injulai out on the right today, and Flores. He's been out for 4 months, but I think he's only missed about 3 games. It's good to have him back in the team. He also got a hat-trick in pre-season. Welcome back. Kick off here in this game against Rukh. Still a game where we need to build sharpness. I think it's a good game for us, a good draw. I think we can get a result, but I don't know really. It's these games are always varying for us. And Dahl from the edge of the area, with it's not even Dahl, it's Forez. I thought Dahl had taken the shot, but Forez from the edge of the area on his return with an absolute screamer. What can you expect less from him, to be honest? I mean, let's take a look at this. Conceição plays in July. He plays Motta. Motta releases it, and it's into Dahl, and it's deflected off Forez. So Dahl from the edge of the area with another screamer. What less do you expect from him? And that's 1-0, simple as that. I don't know the result to expect from this game really, because with the lack of sharpness it can be tough. Morale is a little bit down at the moment because players want moves away and stuff like that. There's not really been much football. You've seen the reasons with like Kornienko and for example, stuff like that. I need his experience in this team today. That's why I brought him in. We've got Sheg Jallow who played a number of games at the end of the season, but when you're looking at big games like this, you need to bring him in, and that's exactly the reason why he's been selected today. But yeah, 1-0 in the first quarter of this game. We're treating it like a basketball game. It's in quarters. It literally is in quarters, and that's where we find ourselves at added time in this game. And the first quarter is won by Tromso in this long battle. This is why I like the knockout games. It's a real. I mean, the Marseille game was the perfect battle. You know what I mean? It could not have been any better how it was, and we lost in the end. It required an extra fifth quarter, is probably the way to describe it, the penalties, but we were impressive across it. We just didn't get the result that we wanted by the end, but it's not too deep. We can make a few changes here in this game. We will bring off Kornienko now. I think he's had enough time. We'll rest Conceição there. Bring on Ramoj for Gillier, looking to the midfield. I think we'll bring on Thorstensen there. And we have a young player actually, Paul Horfen there, as you can see. I'm not sure. No, he didn't get a start, but I was actually going to give him a start. When we played Dahl at left winger, I was going to start him there. Couldn't register him because the Champions League registration is only at select times, but he's registered in this squad. He's with us today, and if he wants some minutes, he certainly can get some. In July, down this right side, he's got space to run into. He's making progression. Can he go all the way? He's forced to save out of the Rukh goalkeeper there. It's a threatening shot, and this is exactly what we need in this game. If we come away with a 1-0 win here from Lviv, that would be a very, very good result, and we can take that and build on it, build our sharpness, build momentum, build morale, everything we need to go and continue our campaign. Obviously league action is going to come in. I'm not sure if we have any. I mean, we probably have one friendly between this. I don't think the league starts just yet. There'll probably be more knockouts. Take a look at how the other games are going. Bilbao are losing, Twente are losing, 0-0 draw in the other game in Ukraine at the moment. Genk and Lillestrøm drawing. Hibernian are winning their game. They've done very impressive. These early games have already been completed. Go and make a few changes in a second. Bodo Glimt have lost the first leg against Nordjylland. Nordjylland, the team we obviously beat in the last episode, or it might have been the episode before that. Was it last episode? No, it wasn't last episode because we played Tabil. It would have been the episode before that. And then Fiorentina with a very convincing win. But it's not the most convincing, but we're going to come away with a 1-0 win here. And that is the first two quarters in our favour. So the team for this second leg against the Rukh, no changes from last time out. The team starts with Satran in goal. We've got a backline of Lasanta, Eduardo and Gillier, Kornienko, Dahl, Gleeson and Conceição. We've got Motta on the left, in July on the right and Forez up top. Kick off here in our second leg against Rukh Lviv, the chance to make a second quarter final in 3 years. 1-0 up already. We know what we have to do, and that is just get a result here no matter what it is. Minimum has to be a draw if we want to progress through. If it's a loss by more than 2 goals, then we are out. Penalties. If it's by 1, we don't want to go there, but we could go there if we don't find the performance that we need in this game, as they find themselves through the most threatening chance of the whole tie for them, and they have tied it up within 5 minutes to make it 1-1 here in this game, the first competitive game at the Tromso arena of this official new season for us. here in Norway, and we are 1-0 down on the night, 1-1, and we've gone back to square one. We have our work cut out in the rest of this game. The mistake I made is encouraging the boys because you're treating it as a separate game when you should be praising them because you 1-0 up. But what can you do really? We're in a different position now. We need to manage the game differently. It's another chance for the Lviv players. They find themselves on the ball, edge of the area. Don't let the shot go in. Stop the player. Motta with a lovely challenge there. Now we might have the chance to counter-attack. Motta has played Forrest through, and Forrest, can he find the ball through? He finds In July. In July, he's going all the way through. Can he put it away? In July, no! He's put it into the hands of the keeper. Oh, In July, what are you doing, my friend? Unlucky from him, to be fair, but it's good opening chance from us. We need to create chances here in this game. We might have to go to the bounce mentality. Rukh are actually favourites to win this game, to be fair, but no reason why we can't. Still 30 minutes gone in this game. We've played 120 minutes of football and we have not found the result just yet that we need in this game. 40 minutes gone, 1-1 here. There's not really too many changes we can make. Obviously we're without key players today, Pereira, Kuto. Not too much we can change. We need to be better in this second half. Please let this goal come. It's one of the sharpness is still going up. It's one of these games, anything can happen. We're starting to build the momentum though, as you can see, it's coming for us. The shots are going in, the possession is with us, but are we going to find the goal in this game that we need? The time is ticking. There's a free kick here. Motta from deep plays the ball in. Forrest with the header. Forrest has headed it over, and that is very, very frustrating. We cannot let Rukh grow into this game, make some chances for ourselves, go and take this game in our own grasp. Lasanta finds himself on the ball. He plays it across his line into Gillian into Gleeson into Injuly into Forrest. He loses out, but Dahl is through. Dahl with the shot. He's forced to save from the Rukh goalkeeper there. Tied up at 1-1. He's tried to create the chance for himself. It's been a very, very fast-paced game, just quick chances. We're shooting on sight now. Probably one thing I should remove now that Forrest has returned. Kornienko plays corner. Dahl is there. He's headed it over. So close to making it 2-1 in this game. 20 minutes left here. In normal time, we'll wait as long as possible before changes, and we'll especially wait for Kornienko before taking him off. He's got a chance from this free kick. Kornienko, where will you place it, my friend? In the top corner is where we want to see it. Kornienko with the free kick. He takes it. He's forced to save out of the Rukh goalkeeper. The chance is getting closer and closer. Not with us just yet, but you can sense it's coming. Edge of the area. Motta is right there. Play it right to him, please, Kornienko. Or Dahl at your near post. That's exactly where it's aimed at. It does fall to Motta in the end. Where will he go? He's going to go here probably to our defender. It's Conceição, the last man back. He returns it to Motta, and Motta's got space to run into now. Motta with the shot. He's just put it wide of the post. The chances are coming, but we don't have the lead that we want in this game. And the longer it goes on, the longer it starts to slip out of our hands. I mean, we're not losing, but it's knockout football. Anything can happen from this position. We'll wait until this chance has passed to see about changes. Conceição is straight into the feet, but it falls to Gleeson here. Gleeson, back post. Motta is there! And in the 85th minute, Thiago Motta, the hero in the cup final, he strikes again here, and that is 2-1. It's a huge goal. We've not been too convincing. It's been a tough game for us, but we have got the goal in the end to make it 2-1, and now we just need to hold on here in this game. All out defensive changes, 4 defensive changes, and you know what? We'll give Pal Horfen some minutes here in the Conference League. The added time is going to be put on the board. It says 3 minutes. We're taking the time. 2 minutes, up to 3 minutes, and the full time whistle goes there, and that is job done here. And finally, we have the draw for the next round of the Conference League. The person hosting the draw is actually Ruben Jensen, who used to play for us back in the day. Midfielder, I do remember him. I have no idea why he's hosting it, but maybe it's a sign. Former Tromso player hosting the thingy for us. He was with us from this period, there must have been. So he was here for 8 years, then left for Kaiserslautern. He went to Groningen in Netherlands, then to Brann, then returned for 6 years. Was one of the squad players here because he was a bit older at the time, but apparently he's here to do the draw. In Dortmund, it's taking place where the final will be held at the Signal Iduna Park, one of my favourite stadiums. Let's just hope we can make it there. The teams remaining, we've got Bilbao, Fiorentina, Istanbul, Başakşehir, Hibernian, BVT, Lillestrøm, Nordsjælland, and of course Tromso. This also shows the semi-finals, if I'm not mistaken. No music because I will get striked, unfortunately, or else I'd love to have it here. The first team out that is Hibernian. They are playing against Lillestrøm, Fiorentina, Nordsjælland, Bilbao against Başakşehir, and that means we are playing against BVT, one of the kind of real favourites for this competition. They are, they've made the final actually in recent years. If we're going to take a look, runners up in 2031, so in the last edition, we are here to stop their party, and from there the draw goes on. I don't know if this is like how it goes after. So in the semi-final, it would be. I mean, let's have a look. Yeah, so that's how it works. So in the semi-final, we would play either Bilbao or Istanbul Başakşehir. Wow, we've got a tough side of the draw, but we are here to win it, and there's no reason why we can't go on to do that. So next episode, we have got our 2 games against BVT. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this old tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another Conference League quarter final. Thank you, bye.